KBME Sports Talk 790 here with Scott Coker, promoter on record for Strikeforce. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Here in Houston at the press conference to announce the August 21st card. What was the decision-making process in getting Houston?
Well, you know, we've been wanting to come to Texas for a long time, and we finally got an invitation from Mike in the building here, so we said, hey, well, let's go check it out, and we did some research, and we found out that there's been a tremendous amount of support for mixed martial arts. You know, there's a ton of shows every weekend. Probably, I met with the Athletic Commission this morning, had about 14 to 15 events per month in the state for MMA, and they're all doing great, and you know, we looked at our ratings for our television. Texas was a big ratings deliverer, so we said, you know, let's go to Houston and give it a shot.
Now, originally you wanted to hold some sort of tournament for that middleweight belt, the vacant middleweight belt for Strikeforce. That fell through. Were you aware of the licensing requirements for promoters and for fighters, and a lack of, you know, them denying tournaments, one-night tournaments?
Well, here's the thing: is that when we said we're going to announce the tournament wasn't necessarily scheduled for this event, and we felt that we should crown a new champion, and then the tournament would begin in October, which it will. So we are still going to do the tournament, but we felt that we should crown a champion right away. And in talking to Mr. Alvarez at the State Athletic Commission, I 100% understand their position, and we knew that it was in the rules and regulations that Texas wasn't going to allow it. We did ask, we inquired, but you know, we fall in the same category as the Tough Man contest when they have those tournaments, and that's why the state doesn't allow it, which I totally agree. They shouldn't allow, you know, Tough Man shouldn't be allowed. Tough Man tournaments should not be allowed. People get hurt. People pass away, and those, so, you know, it's just not, you know, you guys off the street, these guys are highly trained professional athletes, you know, training for years to get to this point to fight. So that's why the state doesn't allow it, and you know, we understood, and you know, we'll begin a tournament in the fall.
Now, the undercard for this event coming up August 21st features a lot of local talent here in the Houston area. What's your philosophy on the matchmaking and on the scouting for talent to put in the undercard?
You know, when we go to a city, we always try to find the local promoter that we want to work with, and we asked them to put together a fight card that highlights the best talent in that region. Just like we did in Tennessee, and we found St. Croix, the linebacker for Tennessee. And so we'll find, you know, I call them the diamonds in the rough, the next Tim Kennedys, the next Tyron Woodleys, the next Rockholds. Put them on Showtime, and you know, and get them involved and start fighting on Showtime.
Now, Bjorn Rebney, the Bellator CEO, said he would love to have Eddie Alvarez fight Gilbert Melendez in some sort of either a title unification or just some sort, just a fight between the two of them. Have you had any discussions with them?
Yeah, Bjorn and I talked about a month ago. And here's the situation with that: is that Gilbert is hurt right now. He broke his hand in the Aoki fight in April. He'll be out to the end of the year. I told Bjorn that, listen, we're not opposed to it. We co-promote with a lot of people. We fight the best in Japan. We fight the best in M1, you know, with Fedor. So if a co-promotion makes sense, we'll do it. A lot of it, though, is the timing, and then the business structure of the deal. And then if that works, we'll do it.
I know you just touched up a bit on M1. Obviously, there's still some fallout with the Fedor Emelianenko's loss to Fabricio Verdum. So what is next for Fedor? Because everything that we've heard from Vadim Finkelstein up to this point is the desire for an immediate rematch with Fabricio Verdum. Have you offered any opponents to M1 Global? Have they turned anyone down?
No, we have not offered any opponents. We had very light dialogue, and we're going to pick it up again this Friday morning. We have a conference call, and we're going to see where it goes.
All right, thank you very much, Scott.
Thank you.